The Ozarks in 5, brought to you by the Butterfly Palace. Have the best day ever at the Butterfly Palace. The Springfield Greene County Park Board reminding you to go play, and Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service. Call Southwest Missouri's best plumber today for a free estimate. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning. It is Friday, and it's a little chilly out there. It feels chilly, especially since it was like 84 degrees earlier in the week.
So crazy. Yeah.
All of a sudden, it feels cold. It's not that cold, but it feels cold.
It does.
All right. Happy Friday. Let's do some news.
All right. The issue of abortion was before the Missouri Supreme Court this week, specifically whether the state can block taxpayer dollars for going to Planned Parenthood because of its abortion work. Missouri halted most abortions in the state when the U.S. Supreme Court returned that decision to individual states. No word on when the Missouri Supreme Court will rule in this case. Of course, all eyes will be on it. Mercy Springfield and Southwest Baptist University in Bolivar are expanding their partnership. Now SBU will offer more medical degrees, including a Bachelor of Science in Nursing, through the ongoing partnership with SBU. The two organizations have been working together since 1986.
Okay. Another COVID fraud case was just in court. In this one, a Springfield man pleaded guilty to fraudulently collecting COVID relief money and stealing nearly $80,000 from the Missouri Institute of Natural Science. In 2021 and 22, he applied for and was granted 2 paycheck protection loans worth more than $38,000. And in the fall of 2021, he also fraudulently transferred nearly $80,000 out of the Natural Science Institute's bank account. So, as a result of that, he could get 20 years in prison because you can't do that. Missouri Southern State University in Joplin is planning a new health science innovation center on campus. Fundraising for that $38 million project has been pretty successful, with 13 of the 15 million the school has to raise already raised. Another 22 million will come from the state. That means groundbreaking for that new facility should happen in the spring.
All right. Don't look now, but we are now in the Christmas shopping season. Can you believe it? Especially online shopping. Just in the month of October alone, Americans spent $77 billion online. That's crazy. That is way up over October of last year. Interestingly, you can't blame inflation for the increase because experts say online prices have actually gone down since last year. $77 billion spent online in 1 month.
1 month?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. It's a lot of money.
That's unbelievable.
Well, a lot of people have recurring things now that they get through Amazon, and there's a lot more that we purchase online. A lot of people get their groceries that aren't. They get them online.
True. I'm still just the old soul, I guess. I prefer the brick and mortar. Still haven't done grocery pickup and don't have an Amazon account.
I wonder if grocery pickup.
I live under a rock, and it's pretty glorious.
I imagine grocery pickup counts as buying it online because I think you pay online,
surely.
And you just go pick it up. Yeah.
Okay. All right. With all those online shoppers, thieves come looking for easy targets on doorsteps. So watch out. Now, though, Missouri has harsher penalties for so-called porch pirates. This summer, the state made package theft a Class E felony, which, of course, will come with a stiffer punishment.
Well, we'll see if it works.
I like it. Well, I feel like not all criminals are dumb. You hear the phrase dumb criminals, but I do think that there is a portion of people who will consider that it's a felony instead of a misdemeanor and potentially change behavior.
Well, if they know about it, our audience is going to be squeaky clean because they know about it now. So they won't do any of that.
If they're a watcher of Around the Ozarks, they're probably not porch pirating, is my guess.
Well, who knows? You don't know who people are. You don't know what they're doing.
That's true.
We know we have a great audience. We're just kidding. A brand new. I feel like I have to say that because not everybody can see us.
Not everybody knows that he's kidding, but just so you know,
listening.
if it comes out of Ethan's mouth, it's 75% of the time a joke.
Well, although it is true, you don't know people. You don't know people. You think you know them, and then you don't know them.
You sound like
brand new weight
Seinfeld.
loss. A brand new weight loss drug has just been given the green light from the drug regulators, the FDA, in the United States and in the United Kingdom. It's made by Eli Lilly. It joins another very popular and fairly new weight loss drug made by Novo Nordisk. Both of them are said to be able to help people lose significant amounts of weight, but they ain't cheap. Both of them cost more than $1,000 a month. So, question is, how badly do you want to lose weight?
Yeah. Well, and gosh,
by
I
taking
don't
a
know
pill.
what it is about the weight loss stuff because it is like taken off, and it's not even just these two. There's another one. There's like a third and even a fourth that I was reading about a couple days ago. But
Well, it's nothing new.
it makes me
It's
nervous because of like long term. I don't like any
Well, yeah.
medication that hasn't been out forever, apparently, because until something has time, like time will tell, like safety. I don't know. Anyway, it just doesn't seem to me logically possible for you to not change anything else about your diet or lifestyle, but yet lose weight. So I feel like it could be dangerous.
Well, I agree with you. Something ain't right somewhere. And this is not the first time that weight loss drugs have been out. There were people back in the 90s. There were people popping pills all the time for weight loss, and it turned out that these things were awful. And they
were called, did you guys, I know I'm younger than you, but did you have what was called mini thins in high school?
No.
I know you're a male and you're older than I am, but in high school, there was like a season of time where a bunch of girls were taking mini thins, and it was essentially like legalized speed. Like it sped up your heart rate and metabolism. But if you were then to go work out, for instance, while taking these pills, because this actually happened to a girl, her heart was like beating so fast that she basically shut down. It wasn't an actual heart attack, but it was like a heart attack. And she like fell onto the basketball court. It was bad. It was really bad and terrifying for the whole team and audience. But anyway, I don't even know what brought that up. But yeah, so we had this too, I guess is what I'm saying. We had this too.
Well, and there's a history of things being okayed and then, find out years later that it does something terrible.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean,
be careful is all I'm saying.
It's needed for a lot of people. So I don't know. Just be careful. That's all. The moral of the story. All right, moving on. Go.
America is not in a good spot in many ways. One of them is reproduction. It's now estimated that if current trends continue, in less than 60 years, the U.S. population will stop growing and will actually start to shrink, which is crazy to think about. Never really happened, except I think during World War I or II, there was a brief time where that happened. Many young people are not getting married, as you know. Many more are not having children, or certainly not many children if they're having children. Not enough to maintain the numbers. So,
all right,
it's odd.
Go forth and multiply. There you go. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Yay, veterans. We honor you. Thank you for your service and for your family's service as well. There are lots of events happening tomorrow. Here are a few. The College of the Ozarks will host a Veterans Day sunrise service at 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. And then the annual Veterans Day Parade will be in downtown Branson at 11 a.m. So lots of stuff happening on Missouri State's campus, and just a lot going on. And this morning, if you're watching this early enough, you can still make it over to Hy-Vee, where you can get breakfast between 6 and 10 a.m. for free if you're a veteran. The Hy-Vee on Battlefield in Springfield. All right, Joplin is also hosting a big Veterans Day parade tomorrow as well. It starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday in Joplin. Marshfield is hosting its Veterans Day Parade at 2 o'clock tomorrow. So lots of opportunities to take part in thanking our veterans and take the kiddos along, teach them what it's all about. Pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Take the kids because they need to learn to respect not only elders, but those who sacrifice so much for the rest of us.
Right.
Love to see kids at those events.
Amen. Yeah.
Yep. That's cool. All right. Have a great weekend. Hope it's a fantastic weekend for you. It's going to be fairly nice weather. You could check up on what Abby's got to say about her wake up weather forecast, and she'll get you squared away for the weekend.
Right? Too, isn't it? Right?
It is. Hunting season is underway. Firearms starts tomorrow. Yeah. But it's bow today. Yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
You say like you know. Are you sure you know?
Pretty sure.
We're wannabe hunters. Wannabe. So, okay. Well, big gulps. Well, see you later. Name that movie. Anybody?
See you Monday.
Bye.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Friday. It is November 9th, and we have pretty nice weather in the forecast across the Ozarks today. Temperatures starting off pretty mild for us. I mean, chilly in comparison to earlier this week when we had record-setting high temperatures. But overall, it is going to be kind of a typical fall day and really a typical fall weekend ahead in the Ozarks. Temperatures this morning, of course, are starting off chilly in the upper 30s, but we are going to warm things up and be in the low 60s for highs today. Lots of sunshine develops in the forecast today, and eventually this weekend, we're going to get a south wind to develop. That will help warm things up across the area as well. Dry and seasonal temperatures, not only today, but this lasts through the weekend. We're going to see a lot of really nice conditions, so you can plan your outdoor activities. Keep in mind, numbers are back closer to normal, so it means each night we'll see lows fall to the mid-30s, close to the freezing point at times, and then we'll see those afternoon highs warm back up into the low 60s generally through the weekend forecast. I think we stay rain-free. There's this disturbance to our south. However, we don't have a whole lot of moisture available here in the Ozarks. So I'm keeping us rain-free from here on out. We will see some passing clouds, but that's about it. No rain in my forecast for the weekend, or really the extended forecast. All the activity is staying well to our south with that area of low pressure and the cold front associated with it that, of course, brought the cooler weather through for us here in the Ozarks. They're even getting a nice little cool down in Texas, where it's been feeling more like summertime. Much of the southeast getting a cool down and rain chances, but for us, we're going to see sunshine and fall-like temperatures. We have lost so many leaves across the area this week. There is still a few hanging on, but we're kind of past peak with that fall color now, unfortunately. Still probably some pretty sights to see if you're going to head out for a hike or something like that this weekend. It would be a nice weekend to get outdoors. The extended outlook, by the way, if you're wondering how long that's going to be possible into November, things are looking pretty good for us. In fact, the extended outlook from November 18th through 22nd just was released, and it's looking like temperatures have a good chance of being above average. So we're going to hold on to that mild weather. Normally, precipitation-wise, we would get about an inch of rainfall during this time frame, and it looks like we're kind of right on track with that. Maybe that's what we're going to expect as we head closer to the middle of November. But for us in the immediate forecast, we are staying rain-free in the Ozarks. Temperatures today, I think we may get to about 61 degrees in Springfield, mostly sunny skies today and tomorrow. Of course, it's Veterans Day tomorrow. Anybody going to be celebrating Veterans Day or heading to any area festivities, it's going to be a beautiful day. I have a little bit of a warmer temperature, 63 on Veterans Day, low temperature of 35 by Sunday morning. We're back into the mid-60s. The nicest or the warmest day of the weekend is going to fall on Sunday. By Monday, we've got temperatures back into the mid-60s as well, and more sunshine will kick off the work week next week. So things are looking pretty good for us here in the immediate future. Around the country, what's making headlines, critical fire weather conditions for Southern California. So all the folks there are on high alert for wildfires. We do have rain and snow happening in the Northwest already, the Pacific Northwest getting hit with another winter snowstorm. That's ongoing today, and it looks like it'll wrap things up by this evening, and snow showers will quit falling in the higher elevations there. We'll see unsettled weather for the South today as though we begin the weekend, and all that unsettled weather, by the way, is going to move over to the East Coast as we start the weekend forecast. All right, it is time for the Wake Up Weather Brain Twister question for the day. This is what I left you with yesterday, and it was a 50-50 chance. You may have heard this, you may not have. Let's see. True or false? You can make water wetter. It's pretty wet already, but do you think you can make water wetter? The answer is true. And if you took any sort of like advanced, probably chemistry class, you would know this. Water can become wetter by reducing the contact angle between a drop and the substrate. It is also known as the wetting angle. Wetting is achieved by lowering the surface tension of water. So yes, it is true. You can make water wetter. If you answered A, congratulations. You are entered for a $20 gift card to Scooter's Coffee. So thank you, Scooters, for that. Here's your next chance. I'll answer this one on Monday, but we are celebrating Veterans Day this weekend. A big thank you to all of our veterans that are with us. We just appreciate you so much. Thank you for your service. Here it is. Which U.S. president made sure Veterans Day is celebrated on November 11th? Do you think it is A, Dwight D. Eisenhower, B, Lyndon B. Johnson, C, Richard Nixon, or D, Gerald Ford? Which U.S. president made sure Veterans Day is celebrated on November 11th? Those are your options. You can head to aroundtheozarks.com to take a stab at a guess. No Googling, that takes all the fun out of it. But hey, it would be a lot of fun if you won a $20 gift card to Scooter's Coffee. So take your best guess. I'll let you know the answer on Monday morning. Have a fabulous weekend. Enjoy the day. If you're off today for the holiday tomorrow, if you're not, it's still going to be a nice day. Mostly sunny skies and 61 degrees. Beautiful weather to celebrate on this Friday and nice all weekend long. Have a great one. I will catch you on Monday morning.